Hello, everyone in Portland. My name is Johnny Cepeda Gogo. I am a Superior Court judge here in the state of California, San Jose, California. I want to thank Cynthia, Beverly, and Clark for giving me this special opportunity to share a few words about Peter B. Marshall. I had the chance to meet Pete in September of 2020 after I had obtained a copy of his book, 1,368 Days, and flew out to Arizona to meet Pete, Beverly, and Clark. In my mind, I had a special connection to Pete because in December of 1941, when Pete was stationed out on Guam as a young Navy corpsman, my parents were both small children on Guam. Both my parents are native Chamorros and native Guamanians. And when the island was captured in 1941, they both became part of occupied Guam as Pete was taken prisoner of war. After I learned of Pete's passing, I reached out to the governor of Guam and asked the governor to write a special letter of recommendation or commendation about Peter. And this is the letter that the governor of Guam prepared and submitted to Pete's family. The governor's award posthumously presented to Peter B. Marshall. On behalf of the people of Guam, this recognition is hereby awarded and posthumously presented to Peter B. Marshall to recognize and commend his service to the United States of America and the people of Guam. Pete was a Navy hospital corpsman who was originally stationed on Guam in early 1941. Peter worked at the Naval Hospital on Guam, and he assisted with many surgeries of wounded U.S. personnel when the island was invaded on December 8, 1941. When Guam surrendered December 10, 1941, Pete and approximately 300 other military service members, nearly 200 American civilians, 5 Navy nurses, and 5 Spanish priests were taken as prisoners of war. Peter and many of the other POWs were taken from Guam to Japan and would spend the remainder of the war, 1,368 days, in the Zentsuji and Osaka POW camps. Not all of them made it home. Peter would eventually return back to the United States and over the years would write his memoir, 1,368 Days, an American POW in World War II Japan, a memoir by Peter B. Marshall, which included fond memories of his time on and the people of Guam. Pete would share his stories and memories with local students in Arizona with the sincere hope that his story would help future generations. At 100 years old, Pete was likely the last surviving American World War II POW taken from Guam to Japan. His survival as a POW on Guam and in World War II Japan is a testament to the resilience of his spirit. Peter B. Marshall passed away on March 15, 2021, just a few weeks after his 100th birthday on February 21st, 2021. On behalf of the people of Guam, we posthumously recognize Peter B. Marshall and extend an Ndonkalu Nasuzu'us Ma'asi to him and his family for his selfless service to our island and our nation. Signed on this 31st of March in the year of our Lord, AD 2021. Lourdes Leon Guerrero, Governor of Guam, and Joshua F. Tenorio, Lieutenant Governor of Guam. I had the pleasure of personally delivering this letter to Beverly and Clark at the Arizona Cemetery where Pete is buried. Again, I want to thank Cynthia, Beverly, and Clark for, again, allowing me to be part of this today's service. And I want to God bless Peter B. Marshall, and may he rest in peace. Thank you.